Okay, today we'll be looking at salary analysis. It's actually a data set from a company, a real-life data, that the company CEO is ready to give salary increment to certain staff in the organization, but not all. So there are conditions attached to the increment of the salary. So let's go to the questions. Um, okay, from here you can see question B. It says the worksheet salary, that's the data set is named salary, as the monthly salary of 50 staff of Southern Nigeria Limited. The company name is Southern Nigeria. The MD/CEO intends to increase the salary of eligible staff by 55%. Staff earning below 35,000 naira are considered eligible for salary increase. So the condition here is that the MD wants to increase the salary by 55%, but not to all the staff, to only the staff that earn below 35,000. So if you are working in this organization and you earn below 35,000 naira, the salary will be increased by 55%. Okay, so using the information on the worksheet, show the following. Question 1, eligibility of staff. This one says that let's find those staff that are eligible for the salary increment. That is, I want to see how many staff will be eligible for salary increment and who are those that are not eligible for salary increment. So let's go back to Excel. So this is our Excel sheet. This is data set from the organization. You can see that Buba Kerim earns 25,000 naira, which means this man is eligible for salary increment. Kelechi Chuku also eligible for salary increment, but he or she earned 30,000 naira. So, and the rest, you can tell that this man, Benga, also earns 40,000 naira. So therefore, he or she is not eligible for the salary increment. So we want to see, let's show it in this column. Who are those that are eligible? Who are those that are not eligible? So how do we do that? Since we are working with conditional statement, we need to use conditional statement, which is generally known as the if statement, to actually shows those that will be what? That will be eligible for the increment, and shows that will not be what? That will not be eligible for the increment. So to do that, we'll start with enter equal sign. Now, if. Now, it will bring up a suggestion for you. Double click on the if, double click. Now, you can see that I've been clicking on the if condition, and I have a statement beneath it. This statement has 3 sections. The first one is logical test, value if true, value if false. You can see that each section is separated by comma. So let me quickly explain what each section means. The first section says logical test. This means that this is our logical condition. These are logical statement. For instance, salary less than 35,000. That is the logical statement. That's the logical condition. Now, after the first section, second section, it says that value if true. In this section, this is talking about what should happen if the condition is satisfied. That is, the question stated here, if it is true, what should happen here? That's the second section. And the third section, it's saying that value if false. That is, if the condition stated here is false, what should happen? For instance, if salary is less than 30,000, if it is true, then here shows eligible. Then third section, if it is false, shows not eligible. Are we together? So I will start by typing the condition. The first section says, I want to type salary less than 35,000 naira, which means my first salary is on what? Column C, row 5, which is C5. So I will say if C5, that's C5 less than 35,000. This is the conditional statement. This is the first part of the instruction. So put comma. Now let's go to the second section. If this condition is true, that is, if this condition is satisfied, what should happen? What I want to happen is to show that eligible. But because it's a test, so I have to quote it. So put a double quote at the front and behind. This is second section. Then put comma. The first section is conditional statement. Second one is if condition is true. And the third one is if condition is false. That is, if salary is greater than 35,000, what should happen? It is to show not eligible. Quote it as well. Not eligible. Then quote. So let me explain this statement. The first section is if salary less than 35,000, if that condition is true, then shows eligible. If that condition is false, so not eligible. Then after these three statements, then click enter. You can see the first one is saying what? Is saying eligible, meaning that this person earns below 35,000. To apply this condition to the rest of the rows, just come here, bring your cursor to the bottom right corner. Your cursor will change to plus sign, then double click. You can see now that it affected the rest of the rows. So you can see this man earns 38,000, not eligible. That is perfect. So I earn 35,000, not eligible. 30,000 eligible. So with this, we have shown we can now determine how many people are eligible for the salary increment and how many are not eligible. Thank you. We shall meet in the second part.